Let's talk this weekend's main event of the evening at UFC Vegas 80, where we have Bobby Green, another main event of the evening, taking on Grant Dawson in a lightweight matchup. We've seen Grant Dawson leave the featherweight division, has filled out his frame up at 155 pounds. We know he comes out with a grappling heavy approach. This line has continued to get blown out. Grant Dawson currently sitting at a minus 430 betting favorite. Grant Dawson, accustomed to winning, coming in with a 21-1 overall record. One time he did lose, he was finished with elbows in brutal fashion. But Grant Dawson typically comes out hot out of the gates, looking for the takedown, looking to establish dominance on the mat and find the back of many of his opponents. Bobby Green, known as a proficient striker, has some solid takedown defense, defensive wrestling tendencies, but against Grant Dawson, who's going to be selling out for the takedown likely, he's going to be up against it here, Bobby Green. Bobby Green now 37 years of age, so he's no spring chicken out there. He's going to be at a reach disadvantage, but we know Bobby Green is the much more proficient striker, the crisp boxer. He loves showing off the slick head movement where he's slipping punches and rolling and bobbing and weaving. But here, Grant Dawson, he'd be best suited keeping the engagement in the striking department on the feet to a minimum. I believe that this fight is not going to go all 5 rounds. If you want to target this fight from a betting perspective, I would be looking at the unders here. Grant Dawson inside the distance. I personally am interested in fight doesn't go the distance. 5 rounds, 25 minutes is a long time. You have Grant Dawson, who left James Krause and company and has now been down at American Top Team. And he could put on a pace, and he is not going to quit unless he's in a situation where he's completely exhausted. I know Jared Gordon had him in some tough spots, and we saw Grant Dawson go back to his grappling. The submission threat is real. I'll be picking Grant Dawson to win inside the distance, but I do have some concerns here because we know on the feet there's a massive discrepancy in skill set here. Bobby Green is light years ahead of Grant Dawson on the feet. But Bobby Green, 37 years of age, we've seen against Islam Makhachev, against Drew Dober recently. Bobby Green was winning that fight, and then Drew Dober came back and blasted him out of the water. Now, Bobby Green's win over Tony Ferguson, solid, but come on now. Tony Ferguson should have hung them up a long time ago. And man, Tony Ferguson's getting back in there in the near future. That could be a recipe for disaster. But in this situation, I'll be picking Grant Dawson to win inside the distance. And fight doesn't go the distance is something I'm targeting. But be aware, I'm not going to be laying a minus 400 or higher on Grant Dawson in this spot because Bobby Green, he's live on the feet. If this fight is standing, and we know fights do start on the feet, my brothers. So Bobby Green, look out for him there. But give me Grant Dawson to win with a grappling heavy approach here. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And we are going to continue churning out content. Look out for many, many more videos here. Have a great day. Thank you.